Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedford. How are you doing tonight? Woo! That's what I like to see. Lots of happy, smiley faces, lots of sartorially elegant souls, and lots of passionate music-loving people. Before we start the show, we like to find out in the traditional way, by the raising of hands, how many people have never been to the Bedford before. If it's your first time, raise your hand. Oh, wow, nearly all of you. Welcome down. Thank you for coming tonight. My name is Tony. I will be your guide and your host and your bon viveur through the evening. Tonight we have a truly amazing lineup. We have 5 of the most eclectic, diverse, and truly brilliant performers to bring to this stage for you tonight. And your job this evening is just to sit back, to relax, and to enjoy the music, and to show the artists that you're enjoying the music by giving them a massive round of applause. So we're going to try and give you a Wembley Stadium-style show. And in return, we need a Wembley Stadium-style audience. So, on the count of 3, give me a Wembley Stadium-style shout. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the first row at Wembley Stadium. Anyway, you know what I mean. I will be introducing each of the acts. And the format tonight is we have 5 acts. Every act's going to come to the stage. They're going to do 2 songs. After each song, you give them a massive round of applause, then they will leave the stage, and then the next act will come on. They will do that until we get to the end of the first half. And then in the middle of the first half, cunningly after the first half and the beginning of the second half, we will have a short interlude in which you can get more drinks, or you can do that at any time during the night and have a good chat. But we do ask you to support the artists by giving them your full attention. Now, if you have a mobile phone, if you please switch it to the silent position, because if your phone goes off in the middle of someone's song, even if it's in the same key, it would still be a bit distracting. And as we have a lot of new people here, we should do the emergency procedures. So in the event of an emergency, ladies and gentlemen, the emergency exits are to the left, straight ahead, and there's one upstairs. If at any point during the evening there should be a lack of music, small headphones will drop from the ceiling. To activate them, just pull them towards yourself, and please make sure you're listening to good music before helping small children or elderly people. And also tonight, although we are a beautifully arranged and fabulously energetic audience, we are not alone tonight. And I don't necessarily mean that in a theological way or a spiritual way, but simply that we have a camera at the back of the room. And via the wonders of technology, we are streaming this show live and direct over the internet to the entire world! Exactly. And everybody listening at home, if you can give us a big cheer, just like this lady at the front, who's filling this room with wonderful energy, that would be great. So, my job is to introduce the acts tonight. We have a mix. We have some beautiful, fantastic artists making a return to the stage who are part of our Bedford extended family. And we have some brand new artists who are making their debut tonight. So we ask you just to enjoy the entire show. We will begin now with our first artist. And I want to make sure that I pronounce her name correctly, so I'm going to just read it correctly from my phone, I hope. Will you please put your hands together? And I know there's nothing worse than premature introduction. Hang on. Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, MARINA YOZORA!
My name is MARINA YOZORA. I'm from Tokyo, Japan. I moved to London 2 months ago, pretty new here. Today is not only my debut for the Bedfords, but I'm also having my very first gig in London. So thank you so much for being here. I want to show a lot of my artworks to a lot of people that I would get to meet in the world, and you guys are going to be the first from the London show, so thank you so much for being there. I hope you like it. More about me, I'm from Tokyo, but I used to live in the US for 6 years and Vietnam for 3 years, hence my pronunciation. And a lot of my friends here today have known me for a very long time, and I hope to probably travel around the world more. Okay. Ready? you're going to see some visuals. In Tokyo, I did like a headline show before coming to London to say goodbye to my friends in Tokyo. And I did this kind of film thing as I play my guitar. This is Daffodils. Twists and turns, here we go again. So it starts to rain, but I know you won't stay. I don't want to go. I don't want you to go. Call me, in my dreams, 'cause I should let you know I miss you. For me, like me. On the landslides, daffodils falling. Would you be fine when every step I count to? You're not alone. Call me. Thank you. Did you like it? So this song is not on Spotify or anywhere yet. It's actually going to be my second release. I only have one release yet on Spotify if you want to check. This one is going to be released next year in the very beginning. So if you like it, I hope you enjoy it. But the release song will be kind of like different. There will be some electronic synths in it too, which I hope you like. But you just saw the live setting, and I'm glad that you liked it. Okay. The next one is called Watermelon Pink Blue Skies, and this is on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. It was my debut single, and it's quite like a very personal song for me. I hope you like it. to go, but the heartbreak. Everything I say just won't make sense in the real one, but it does in my head. In my dream I see you far away from here. I wrap my arms around you, dropping everything I had. Far from the dark, give me time to feel alone. With you I came alone. What is so cold? Ooh. What would you say to run to off to sunset? What an island, pink blue skies crossing over me. It wasn't too late. Give me one more chance to walk home with you. Walk home with you all the time. Far from the dark, give me time to feel alone. With you I came along. What is so cold? Thank you. I brought some merch all the way from Tokyo, and my friends helped set me up. But if you're interested, do check that, and you can also find me on Instagram or everywhere. But I'll see you soon.
Oh, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, MARINA YOZORA making her debut here in London at the Bedford. And you'll be dining out on this in years to come when you say you saw the very first gig here. As she said, there's a little bit of merch on the side table here, all the way from Tokyo. So we have 4 more brilliant acts to bring to the stage. Then we have a little interval where you can have a wander around and check out the merch. It's also next to the door that we'll be leaving at the end of the night. So you can walk past it and have a look then. If you're watching live on the internet, unfortunately you can't access the physical merch, but you could be following, liking and sharing MARINA YOZORA online on Instagram and Facebook and TikSpeed and whatever else there is out there. Right, now then, we're going to move a few things around to make space for our next performer. It's great to see how many people are here for the very first time tonight. We've been doing live music like this here for 21 years now. And I know that because I came here in 2003, and that's 21 years ago, and I've been here for 21 years, although I have had a night off every now and then. And over the last few weeks, I did have the opportunity to do some shows outside of the UK, including going to Tokyo in September. So we had a little chat before that, but that was wonderful. Right, we're going to welcome to the stage now our next artist, and she's a welcome extended member of the Bedford family who's played here before and will be playing here again, but will be here right now, actually, which is very useful because you're here and, you know, otherwise there'd be just an empty space for 8.5 minutes. So please put your hands together and welcome to the stage with a massive round of applause for the fantastic FLORA.
Hello, lovely people. I know I'm not talking into the mic yet, but just give me a minute. I'll get there. Thank you, Maureen. Am I good to plug in? So yeah, hello. Oh, hello. It's a nice little. I like to frighten everyone before the start of my set. Ta-da! It is me, isn't it? It's that. Hey. So yeah, my name is FLORA. I'm a singer-songwriter from Guildford, and I'm very, very shaky right now. Just whilst this is all getting started, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. You might not believe it, but I'm going to tell you. I've got anxiety. What? You seem so confident, FLORA. Yeah, actually, everything scares... Oh, sorry, am I allowed to swear? Can I check with someone? It scares the shit out of me being up here. Sorry, my bad. It scares the beep. Yeah. So I'm going to stop talking, start singing as soon as my hands will let me tighten this mic. So yeah, a lot of my songs are based around... I don't want to say just mental health, but essentially the way I'm feeling, right? And obviously, when your mental health is a big... part of your existence, it tends to seep into the writing. It's almost like a little bit of therapy for me. Stop overthinking everything. I might, when I release my next album, I might have to call it, like, I don't know, like, overthinker, something or other. Something to just really make sure people understand how much my brain thinks. I'm just going to leave this alone, right? If it falls out, it falls out. Sorry. This is why I'm a musician and not an engineer. Thank you. Cheers. Okay. So just a show of hands real quick. I'm curious. Who in this room has somebody, at least one person, where they think, oh, I'm so incredibly grateful for this one person? Does anyone have like a person that they're super grateful for? Nice. I'm seeing a few hands around the room. That's good, right? And now think about this particular person. Do you ever look at that person and think, gosh, we might be a bit too similar. You're kind of starting to really get on my nerves a little bit. For myself, it's my brothers, right? I look at them, I'm like, oh, I love my brothers. And then I listen to them and I'm like, oh my goodness. So this is a song called Mirror is Singing, and it essentially is about loving someone, but knowing that you're so similar that you probably wouldn't be able to solve an argument because you are just going to start screaming at each other. So yeah, this is Mirror is Singing. So can't do anything anymore, can't do what I am told, can't stand when I am alone, I can't stand up, when the going gets tough, the tough start to act up, and you call their bluff and up goes the facade, here we go, away now, we are going in circles, we're talking at each other, none of it's going in, and the other, no, how is it? You ain't heard me since the beginning, hey look, the mirror is singing, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, la 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 la, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, la 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 la. I want to get my message through, but I can't. There's no way to. Maybe it was a fuss. I think you're right and I asked for too much, but the world has taught me X and Y, and I don't know how to not cry. I try, but it comes bubbling back up, even when I try to go away now. We are going in circles, we're talking at each other, none of it's going in, and the other, no, oh, is it? You ain't heard me since the beginning. Hey, look, the mirror is singing, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la, oh la 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 la. I want to get my message through, but I can't. There's no way to. Maybe it was a fuss. I think you're right, and I asked for too much, but the. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? I've been learning all these like breathing techniques, right? None of them fucking work. I'm sat there trying to square breathe in the corner, doing the power pose. I get on here, I'm still shaking like a leaf. You'd think it was my first gig ever, and I mean, not unfortunately, but it's not my first gig ever. My body gets, the more I do and the more I say I'm nervous, I think the more I get on and I'm nervous, right? Some psychology type thing. Welcome to Flora's half gig, half lecture, where she doesn't actually know what she's teaching either. So this next song that I'm going to do is called Hit the Mark. And I wrote this song when I was about 17, I think. I wrote it because I was fed up of all these different sort of roles that we are told to play as people, right? It's like you grow up and it's like, right, you could be this and this, but you should never be this with this. And you could try and be this, but don't be too much of this. And suddenly you're like, oh my goodness, what can I do? Am I allowed to be happy? Is that okay? Yes, but as long as you don't smile too much. It's really, I couldn't understand it. So I wrote this song because I wasn't able to articulate it at the time. But yeah, this is Hit the Mark. Mess around for a while and never let go of your youth. Never ever give the smile unless you're gonna give it some use. Learning all these things early, you've gotta give yourself a head start. And don't you ever give away your heart, you're taking yourself for granted. Well, darling, that's all part of the fee. You gotta make yourself look perfect, even if you're only 17. You better wipe away the tears now. And no, I'm not trying to be mean. Just think about the way you're perceived. Oh, always try and always be the kind accepting one. You better be fun, and if you're gonna front, it better be for a good reason, not just because you're down. I don't have the answers, so follow on. I don't have the answers, just try and hit the mark. Just try and hit the mark. No one's ever gonna believe you, so you've got to learn to stand for yourself. But if they ever catch you alone, it's gonna be bad for your health. So always trying to have your back up, but never ever hard to approach. And you're the one that you should test most. Go fix your problems, 'cause no one else will solve them. Always try and always be the kind accepting one. You better be fun, and if you're gonna frown, it better be for a good reason, not just because you're down. I don't have the answers, so follow on. I don't have the answers, just try and hit the mark. Just try and hit the mark. So tell me how it came about then. Don't leave out a single bit. And if you're gonna say you don't want it, then why didn't you just quit? Tell me how it came about then. Don't leave out a single bit. And if you're gonna say you don't want it, then why were you asking for it? Oh, 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 oh. I don't have the answers. No, I don't have the answers. Just always try and always be the kind accepting one. You better be fun, and if you're gonna frown, it better be for a good reason, not just because you're down. I don't have the answers. No, I don't have the answers. Just try and hit the mark. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Just you wait, when I come back on, I'll be shaking just as much, if not more. Anyway, thank you guys. Is there someone to come and save me? I can introduce the next act if you'd like. I'm really, look, as soon as I stop needing to perform, I'm proper confident, aren't I? It's magic. Anyway. Thank you. Oh, bless you.
I thought you'd only done one song.
It's beautiful. I could do another if you fancy.
Well, you will do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, mass round of applause for Flora. The last person that you want to leave on stage unannounced, or unback announced. Right, we're going to move a few things around. I think this chair to the back and this mic stand. Now I'm going to dispel the myth, ladies and gentlemen, that men can't multi. Task. Oh, fuck. Because I was talking and screwing at the same time. How about that? Is that about right there? Fantastic. Right. As I said, we have lots of new performers tonight, as well as people who are making a welcome return here. And between the three of us, we're going to make this work. So, right. It's not Christmas yet. But it's a different name from the name that I was introduced to you, but that's good. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together and welcome to the stage the brilliant M.T. Douglas.
What is that? Gotta go far, nowhere like the distant sea. And was it cold? The birds were hiding. It's long ago now since you asked me. And did a soul really know of time? And did you change your mind? Caroline pours and breathes in spite of her heart that wheezes and whines, a tapestry just weave between the grape and the vine. There was blood in the water that night. There was blood in the water that night. And virgin leaves and the sun's subtle stare. So come with me instead. Man, say it with your chest. And Caroline pours and breathes in spite of her heart. That fucker wheezes and whines, a tapestry just weave between the grape and the vines. And there was blood in the water that night. Blood in the water that night. Ooh, thank you. So guys, I'm Mount Douglas, and yeah, that was actually a brand new one that I just tried out last week for the first time. And yeah, it's another one called Call My Rebbe. You're the shimmer in my wake, and I'm the shadow to your flame. The sun fell on my face, moved with all my favorite shapes, and mosaic spinning out of place. And where we'll land I couldn't say, but it's all right now, with your hand over my mouth. Somewhere the other side of evening, my clumsy trigger finger fizzled out. We come old Rebbe and Sandy dances. Man, I don't wanna look down, 'cause I'm barefoot at the buffet. And what did you say? There's no losing face. I'm telling you in faith, I'll follow you down. In faith, I'll follow you down. Last man standing is out, and clueless you've been moving for miles. He's broken, bruised in a place you couldn't fool with a smile. So turn and burn in the breeze, the laziest of hearts still singing. For now it doesn't feel so heavy, and it ain't even about bouncing back. And somewhere the other side of evening, I'm hungry on the ceiling, kicking out Como Arabian sandy dancers. Fuck man, I just let them down. And I'm barefoot at the buffet. And what did you say? There's no losing face. I'm telling you in faith, I'll follow you down. In faith, I'll follow you down. I'm barefoot at the buffet. And what did you say? There's no losing face. I'm telling you in faith, I'll follow you down. In faith, I'll follow you down. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Oh, that was brilliant. MT Douglas, thank you so much. Now, I know some of you are thinking to yourself, Tony, this is all very well and good. We're loving the music, but they just do 2 songs and they go away. Will we ever see them again? And the truth is, yes, you will see them again, because every artist will be returning in the second half to play another 2 songs. Now, I'm pretty confident that this mic stand is going to go to about that level, that this chair is going to go over here, and that we're going to replace it with this technological setup here. There we go. Perfect, I think. Maybe that high. Let's just quickly find out where everybody's from. How many people here tonight are from within 1 mile of the Bedford? Thank you for coming down and supporting your local neighbourhood live music venue. We're very happy to have you here. We look forward to seeing you many times in the future. We do live music Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's generally free to come in unless it's a private hire or a promoter-led event when there might be a ticket. How many people have travelled more than 10 miles to be here tonight? Thank you for braving it over the 10-mile mark. How many people from more than 50 miles? Woo, there's one, that's good. How many people here tonight from Spain? Or Latin America or South America? Great. Well, I was going to talk to you in Spanish, but how many people speak Spanish? Hijo de puta. You know that. Right. The Bedford is a truly international place. Over the 21 years that I've been here, we have had tens of thousands of artists play on this stage. And our joy and our pleasure in doing this, me and Rich and our little team, is that we love talented singer-songwriters who've got something to say. And every time that we do this show, we try to put together a whole evening that will mix and mess up with your mind, that you never know what's going to come next. We know because we've heard the sound checks and we booked all the artists, of course. And I'm just going to practice for 1 second, quietly in the background, the surname of our last artist. Okay, got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together? And we want a Wembley Stadium round of applause for the brilliant SERENA ITTOO.
Hello everyone, my name's SERENA ITTOO and I'm really excited to be playing for the first time at the Bedford tonight. So this first song is called Believe Again, and it's about being grateful to someone who comes into your life, helping you to see and feel the beauty of life again. Call of my heart, have we met before us? Light into my veins, keep me safe, show me how to love again. A touch that gives me warmth I've felt before, a whole new other energy, overflow and written down the memories, thread our hearts to be as one. Time knows how to suddenly lead me to you. Told me that it's not forever. Time knows you made me believe again. Light harmony, let me be free to trust a soulful melody that you speak. All I need to heal so much, a touch that gives me warmth I felt before. A whole new other energy overflow and written down the memories. Thread our hearts to be as one, 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 one. Now I wanna live forever, knowing how I see our future. Time knows how to suddenly lead me to you. Told me that it's not forever. Time knows you made me believe again, see again, breathe again, think again. I'm living for you. I see again, I breathe again, I'm me again. I'm grateful for you. Now I wanna live forever, knowing how it's what I'm living for. Time knows, time knows, time knows. Believe again, yeah. Breathe again. Oh, oh, oh. Breathe again, breathe again. I'm grateful for you. You made me. Thank you. This next song I'm going to perform is called Let You In, and it's a special song because it's about the journey of opening up your heart after being hurt. I think we can all agree that sometimes vulnerability can be a scary thing, but when it's with the right person, I think it's always worth it. And I hope, if not all of you, some of you can relate to that tonight. Hold me close, but my eyes say no. Got my mind set off to leave you. Oh, it's not your fault. Should you know what's wrong? Could you blame my pause to see you? Gotta know it's me, wanna help you see. No, I wanna let you see me, though. Waves of thoughts of you, my mind goes running through the fears that want the truth. And I don't quite know if I could stand to lose you. New to me, I'm scared to see. Gotta know it's me, wanna help you see. I wanna let you know I cannot deny it, no. No, I wanna let you into something, but I hide it though. I wanna let you see all of me, yeah. I wanna let you and no, I cannot deny it, no, no. Notice me in how I speak and how I want to know you. I wanna let you see all of me, yeah. I wanna let you in, no, I cannot deny it, no, no. Let it know, let it know, let Thank you.
Wow, 2 fabulous songs there from SERENA. ITTOO, thank you so much. She will be back also in the second half. Now, a few little technical things to move around the stage because we're welcoming to close the first half a great mate of the Bedford. He's played here many times. We love his songs. Often he plays here solo, which we love, but sometimes, like tonight, he has Jan with him, who plays drums as well, which we like even more. So whilst we get our things moved around and set up here, I asked you a few questions a little bit earlier about where you were coming from and how far you travelled, and I think it's only fair that you have the opportunity to ask me something if you want to. So we're going to introduce a spot called the Ask the Host Anything You Want spot. And at this moment, you can ask me any question you want. It could be about something that's been keeping you up late at night, something spiritual, something geographic, something science, anything that you want to ask me, and I will do my best to answer you. So does anyone have a question? Oh, fantastic question. Was that your question? Okay, great. So we've got 2 questions. Where do I get my shoes? So look at these shoes, ladies and gentlemen. You can't get much more silver sparkly than that, can you? So I fall very luckily into a particular shoe bracket, the size 8 shoe bracket. Size 8 is about, smallish bloke-sized shoes. But blokes' shoes are usually a bit boring. But bird shoes are much more exciting. And I found that the top end of the bird shoe size is normally 8. So these are for Primark in the girls' department. And I thought, they'll fit, and they did. So that was good. What was your question? Is there a real God? As opposed to an imaginary God or no God? Well, there are many. It depends what you... Oh, there's a question over there as well. Was that the same question? Okay, right. That would have been spooky, wouldn't it? Thank you, God. Is there a real God? Well, I think the answer to that is, how do you determine God to be? Is he the architect of life? As in, do we believe that the process of natural evolution started with some hot, smoky water that produced some bacteria that turned into a thing that swam around, that crawled onto the land, that turned into a chimpanzee, that turned into us? And by luck, we developed the most incredible eye that can see and define many different things, and an ear that can hear and understand many different sounds, or was there an architect who created all of this? Or are we all a simulation? Now, there's an interesting thought right now that this has been going for a little while. Do we live in a simulation, a holographic world? But the interesting thing, of course, is that AI is showing us that we are able to start creepingly close to the idea of creating something that appears to be an intelligent life form that we have created. So one of the questions might be, are we the AI of somebody else? So is that somebody else God? Or is it just somebody else with a fucking great big computer? And we're just sat here on one of the chips on the motherboard. And is that an answer to what I'm saying? An extension or another question? Another question, great. Great, well, after this, we've got the second half, so I've got 2 questions lined up for the second half. So the answer to that is yes and no. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about ready to go now. After that deeply spiritual and strangely anarchic explanation, we want you to put your hands together for an act that you will love very much. To close the first half in great style, the brilliant Mr. Ben KIDSON!
Just got to check. Listen, it's 2024. Everything is content. Just going to check my mum's filming. Mum, this is my mum, by the way. Everyone give her a round of applause. She's the real star, if we're being honest. Hello, my name's Ben. This is a song about finding out your ex got cheated on by their new boyfriend. You look sadder than you used to. You just stare into space. Did she disappear one day, leave you with egg on your face? I spent a month crying, tears on my wooden floor. After all of this time, we don't speak anymore. And I shouldn't take joy in anyone's pain. I feel like a voyeur watching you get a taste of your own medicine. Got a taste of your own medicine. Of your own medicine, got a taste of your own. We turn up in the same rooms, cause my best friends are yours. I stay strictly on my side and you occupy yours. You're surrounded by teammates saying she should be shamed, while I try to conceal the giant smile on my face. And I shouldn't take joy in anyone's pain. I feel like a voyeur watching you get a taste of your medicine. Got a taste of your medicine, of your medicine. Got a taste of it all. I just want to say I'm sorry. This modern world we're in, we're held to high standard, but I'm still a human. I don't want you to notice, I'm sure the heartbreak hurts, but it's hard to hide a musical number complete with fireworks. And I shouldn't take joy in anyone's pain. I feel like a voyeur watching you get a taste of your medicine. Got a taste of your medicine, of your medicine. Got a taste of your medicine. Got a taste of your medicine, of your medicine. Got a taste of your. Thank you very much. Could I get a lot more track in my ears, please? Rich, I don't know where you are. You're around here somewhere, though. There he is. Rich, please could I have some more track in my ears? Thank you very much. This is Rich, by the way. He's done the sound all night. Let's give him a round of applause. Who else wants a round of applause? Come on, who wants one? There you go. She'd love a round of applause. Round of applause. Yeah, this is Jan, by the way. Sorry. We have a joke where I never acknowledge that he exists, but I'm going to do it tonight because, you know, my friends aren't here. This is Jan. Yeah, that's right. Hey. First time in 4 years. This is a song about. Hang on. Can we just check the track on this one, just the click, just to make sure we've got it high enough, because otherwise I won't be able to hear it. Hit it for a sec. Should be fine. Okay. This is a song I wrote after being dumped, which is something we can all relate to, other than, you know, probably one person in this room who's just really good looking. This is called I Barely Go Out Anymore. I keep reliving the moment where your voice started to shake, and suddenly it dawned on me that everything was not okay, and the future that I saw disintegrated into dust. We go back to you and I, and now there's no such thing as us anymore. Now I'm a zombie, living life like in a daze, zoned out in conversations until I hear your name, and then you're all I talk about, and all my friends start looking bored, but that don't matter anyway, 'cause I don't go out anymore. And every night I see the sun go down, I wonder where you are. And Johnny told me yesterday you managed to talk to your car. Despite it all, I really hope you came out all alright. It was about time anyway. The rain was coming through the skylight. I regret I never got a chance to get to know your mom. I would have had to drive for miles. You didn't want to go that far, and I feel like a clown waited for you to move on. You can't get over someone else while keeping someone hanging on. And if you had to ask, I'd say I wasted all that time with you. I let out the mornings pass. Oh, what'd I do that for? I barely go out anymore. Thank you very much. I've been Ben KIDSON, and we'll see you in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant Ben Kidson and Jan. What a fantastic way to finish the first half. We're going to take a short break, about 10 minutes. When we come back in the second half, all of the 5 acts that you saw in the first half will play a game, but in a slightly different order and hopefully different songs. I've got at least 2 questions to deal with here. And if anyone else wants to throw something in the mix as well, I quite like the question about where I got my shoes. That was a little bit easier for me to deal with. But I'll go with anything, right? We'll have a go. I wasn't asking for another question, but I'll have one anyway. Go on. Where'd you get my hat? Oh, what is it? Does it say Awake on it? Yes. So I have a show. It's called Awake. This is my own merch. I'm self-promoting. So, and I've just been on tour around the world, actually, but latterly in South America, touring it. It's if you Google Tony Moore and Awake, that's it. But I'm not playing anything tonight, so you'll have to take my word for it when I say it's brilliant. But that's where I get the hat. You have to get them from me. Is the answer to your question. Right. We're going to take a short break, 10 minutes, get some drinks at the bar, order some food, have a chat. We'll be back in 10 minutes with more great live music after this. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin the next part of tonight's fantastic extravaganza of live music performance here at the Bedford. We've already had the 5 artists that will be returning the second half, so you know what they look like and what they sound like, but they're coming back with new songs. And just whilst we get the evening warmed up, we have 2 questions lined up, so we'll take one of them. This gentleman here on the right, what was your question, sir? Oh, you're going to ask him about the hat. Oh. Yes. Oh. Now, he's going to say you're a plant. Not as in a piece of spinach, but... Okay, so I've had a long and eclectic career in the music business. In 1977, when I was 17, I joined a band called Iron Maiden. And I left them because I knew they'd never make it. Actually, I've just been on tour with Iron Maiden, with British Lion, that's Steve's other band, but we've been piggybacking the Iron Maiden World Tour, which has been fantastic. And then in the 80s, I was in a band called Cutting Crew. So you might remember that song, I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. So I played keyboards with Cutting Crew for many years and toured America and actually most of the rest of the world. So those are a couple of bands that I was in. I also played in Meatloaf's band for a brief while when he was in the UK in the 80s. So there you go. I wasn't going to show off a bit and name drop, but I've had my arm twisted, ladies and gentlemen. I really didn't want to do it. Okay, so we're going to welcome to the stage the first of our second half artists. She did 2 such beautiful, fabulous, upbeat, brilliant songs in the first half. She's back to play a little bit more. Will you please put your hands together for the fantastic SERENA ITTOO?
Hello again. Okay, so this next song is called Another World. Let me see your world, I wanna know you. Place with me your words. Let me be the first to come and show you what it is that you deserve. I wanna feel you breathe, I wanna take time to see, I wanna need to know your worth. I wanna be what's me in your eyes, you'd see. I would waste tomorrow to fly away. I would waste tomorrow to fly into another world, into another world. Feeling right the night till night ends, for my mind play right till time ends. Help me see how to be in all your symphony. And I won't even stop till I find it. I wanna be what you deserve. I wanna feel you breathe, I wanna take time to see, I wanna need to know your worth. I wanna be what's me in your eyes, you'd see. I would waste tomorrow to fly away. I would waste tomorrow to fly into another world, into another world. Oh, I will show how your worth is and all I breathe. I want the world, have them know you're my fault. And in the heat of it all, I'll be glad to need. I would place tomorrow to fly away. And though my world has your words written over me, I'd save the day just to learn your way. And I would face me and all that you see of me. I would waste tomorrow to fly away. I would waste tomorrow to fly into another world, into another world. For I already know I wouldn't hide to meet your words. Lean it all on me for your eyes to see. What you mean to me is a make-believe. Yeah, you know, fly high. waste tomorrow to fly. I would waste tomorrow to fly. I would waste tomorrow to fly into another world, into another world, into another world, into another world. Thank you. Okay, so this is my last song of the set. It's a song called Found in You, and there's a little part of the song that I would love for you to all join in if you can. So I'm going to teach it to you. It's really simple. So it's going to be, so I'm found in you, so I'm found in you, so I'm found in you, so I'm found in you. Okay, let's have a bit of a practice after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm found in you, so I'm found in you. Thank you. I think my dad's the one that's out of time, but it's all good. At least he's singing. I told him to sing. Okay, I'm going to sing this song now. It's a song that's about celebrating who's made you, you. Started to follow everyone, and so united I opened up and now you heard. You saw me hiding, I was so lost in my own world. Gave time to no one, took out my heart and saw you first. You know my every thought and know my every move, and so I shadow you. Told everyone who came to save me, who showed me how to be there for me, who held my hand when I was lonely. So I'm found in you. They showed me how to free my body, to stand my ground in all the parties that's going on and on around me. So I dance in truth. No man, you made me search for what I'm worth. To tell the truth, I learned from you. You mirror me and so I'm sorry. You know my every thought and know my every move, and so I shadow you. Told everyone who came to save me, who showed me how to be there for me, who held my hand when I was lonely. So I'm found in you. They showed me how to free my body, to stand my ground in all the parties that's going on and all around me. So I dance in truth. So I'm found in you, from your every move, you and all my truth. Now I own it. So I'm found in you, from your every move, you and all my truth. Now I know it. So I'm found in you, from your every move, you and all my truth. Now I own it. So I'm found in you, from your every move, you and all my truth. Told everyone who came to save me, who showed me how to be there for me, who held my hand when I was lonely. So I'm found in you. You ready? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. so I'm found in you, 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 so I'm found. That's it, amazing, thank you so much. My name is Serena ITTOO, and if you wish to follow me on social media, you can follow @Serena ITTOO. Thank you so much. So I'm found in you, so I'm found in you, so I'm found in you. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, mesdames et messieurs, the fantastic Serena ITTOO. You can, I'm sure there's only one Serena ITTOO in the world, ITTOO. Google her and find her online. Now, we're going to move a few things around. Whilst we do that, I'll take your questions, sir. I use it all the time. It's a fabulous word. It's one of those words that sounds intellectual, and it describes a lot of things without seemingly over, what's the word I'm looking for? Hyperbolic. So I could say fabulous and incredible, which is fabulous and incredible because I think it is, but eclectic actually describes, I think, what we're seeing very well tonight. And it's a word that we all know, but we don't often use. So I try and stick it in all the time. And in my bio, I put, because I've had an eclectic career, Iron Maiden to Cutting Crew to Meatloaf to a load of other things you'll have never heard of, to what I'm doing now, is pretty eclectic, even by dictionary definition. But thank you for pointing that out. I don't do crosswords, but you know that thing when you're going through your phone and the reel starts and you kind of look at one, and then suddenly about 5 hours later, you're still looking at these fucking 30-second things, right? I've discovered one that keeps popping up on my line. It's a guy who explains cryptic clues on crosswords, and it's fucking brilliant, because I never understood what they do in these. I just looked at the times and went, no, not even going to try that. I'll do the sun one. I can manage that. But the cryptic clues are very brilliant because they hide all kinds of things in them. They hide words in there. He's talking about word fodder, right? So you might have an anagram hidden in one of the words, right, that gives you the answer. But the clue is in the clue, and the clue will be a word that says something like mixed salad provides the answer, right? But salad is an anagram, and the word mixed says that salad is an anagram, right? I'd never have guessed that. So this guy's fascinating. I watch him every day. Anyway, there you go. Any other questions, by the way, whilst we're here? We've done God. We've done eclectic. We've done, and the second one's fine. That's a good word, though, ontological. Yeah. So say it's I missed the last bit. Do I write buckle down? Do I wipe buckle down?
White buckle. Oh, okay. So it's a rude one. Well,
I think it depends, really. Sometimes you can, I think I'm ambidextrous. I'm bidirectional, right? Depending on the situation, right? I've got to tell you, coming out of Mexico, my situation required more than that. For a couple of weeks, and it was very uncomfortable. Never knowing if I'd managed to make it all the way through a set or not properly. But I wore very baggy trousers, and everything was okay. So, right. Quite put me off my stride there. I would say that was a shit question, but that's just a cheap joke. Right, ladies and gentlemen, in the first half, I introduced this artist, and I gave him a whole new stage name, which he may carry on to use, you never know. But here's something ontological. Anyway, if you don't put the correct punctuation in, you can change the meaning of an entire phrase or sentence, right? And the punctuation after MT is a dot. What does that mean to anyone? Mount, exactly. But there was no dot. So he became MT Douglas in the first half. I have subsequently found a dot has been added. And now I can introduce him with the correct name. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and a massive round of applause for the second time for the brilliant Mount Douglas.
Thanks, man. Time to time I walk by that old place where your life really took a turn to the east. And I was searching for the moonrise, new mistakes and lost time, but all of it was gone before I could see clearly. There's a ghost in my shadow. I'll bet you she knows why it's so easy to lose it all. I could have sworn I saw that devil in your soul. And still it's strange getting old without you. I'm sorry that I had to leave you. I'm so sorry, but I had to leave. If you were lost, I see, well, I would be yours. If you were lost, I see, I would still be yours. The ghost in your shadow, I'll bet you she knows why it's so easy to lose it all, 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 to lose it all. There's a ghost in my shadow, I'll bet you she knows. Thanks. Alright guys, so the next song I'm going to do is called Balloon Days. I actually put it out last Friday, so yeah, if you want to check it out on Spotify, it's Mount Douglas, MT Douglas without the dot. And yeah, on Instagram as well, if you want to find me, there's MT Douglas with an underscore. Yeah, enjoy. Thanks for being awesome. Holy smokes, I thought that we'd make it. Now I break my back under kindly colored skies. And were those nights that made you down by the ocean? And through those doorways that made you feel free. There's something to grieve on, someone to feel to, somewhere to heal good, but nothing that I need. And that was nothing, I've been waiting. Am I just something that you created? I'm happy just to fill your time. numb to the bone, hit the road, let the city sigh. A lump in the throat of the hope that left your mind on the wrong side of a screaming tide. Warm lips on wet skin feel so nice. With something to grieve on and someone to feel to and somewhere to heal good, but nothing that I need. And I was nothing, I've been waiting. Am I just something that you created? I'm happy just to fill your time. Something to grieve on, someone to feel to, and somewhere to heal good, but nothing that I need. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
The brilliant Mount Douglas, thank you. Fantastic set. Do find him and like him online, like all of our artists. Right. Now, we were talking a little earlier about cryptic crosswords, and I've come up with a couple of anagrams for you. An anagram of salad doesn't really do much, so I've come up with an anagram of two of the artists tonight, and your job is to guess which artist the anagram belongs to. Now, I could just read it out. However, it's more fun to put it in some context, right? So imagine that there's a headline in a newspaper, and a young couple have a child, but they get a bit confused. They've had a few drinks, and they invite two different people to be the godfather. So these two godfathers now have, and here comes the anagram, mutual godson. Maybe it was another audience I was going to do this with. Yes, it's Mount Douglas. Brilliant. Yes, Mount Douglas could also be mutual godson. And the other artist that I did a little bit of work on, imagine a title that says, two men fight over an evening suit. And any second now, soon, they will soon tear the tie. Yes, very good. There you go. You're obviously a cryptic man. We are going to welcome to the stage now someone whose anagram I've unpacked into 5 letters. So will you please welcome to the stage the brilliant FLORA!
I think I've just come up with my own anagram, and I don't think anyone's going to like it because it involves the word oral. Oral F? I think that might be me from now on. Anyway, sorry. What a great way to come back onto the stage. Far more confident now I know I've got oral in my name. Lordy. Okay. Guys, it's gone awfully quiet now. I know you're all watching me, but I'm like, I've got like 2 minutes on you. Oh no. Okay, hello. Don't worry. I'm just as awkward without you moving your chair. Promise it's not you, it's me. Okay, so I have 2 more songs to perform, one of which has never been performed live before. Ooh, yeah, so very exciting, also very terrifying, but we're going to give it a go. It's called Wasn't It You? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. We're supposed to find out, but yeah, this is that one. Cracked open like a door with a draft. I saw myself a figure in a hallway, 2 meters from us with her mouth wide open. Never once spoke a word, yet I felt her hurting. Cold Cold for a little bit, a shiver starts to spread from her body, from her head to her legs to her toes. Still she never went home. Say it ain't so. If I did know, if I did know what you could do, if it was love, wasn't it you? Oh, oh, Stop talking, 'cause you're gonna make me laugh. My ribs are cracked, I really need to heal them. But you kick and you stamp when you've lost your judgment. And you stare at me blank and you can't say nothing. Cold for a little bit, a shiver starts to spread from her body, from her head to her legs to her toes. Still she never went home. Still she never went home. Never went home. Never went home. Cold for a little bit, a shiver starts to spread from her body, from her head to her legs to her toes. Still she never went home. Thank you. Oh, that was a little bit high for me, in case you couldn't tell. Oh no, my mouth's just gone really dry and I've clocked I don't have my water up here. Saying it in a desperate attempt in case my water bottle appears all of a sudden. No, don't worry about it. I'll crack on. It's worth a try, wasn't it? Okay. So I have one more song for you guys this evening. This song is called Theo, but before I start, I'm going to do the boring socials bit. Oh, and water has arrived. Thank you very much, Jeff. So can we get a round of applause for Jeff, please? Amazing manager right here. Brings me water whenever I need, gives me lifts to places like here. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, so the next song I'm going to play is called Theo, but it's actually my latest release. It came out, I think, oh gosh, a couple of weeks ago, maybe? Time's not really real, right? So it came out in the past, and maybe you'll listen to it in the future. That's the goal. So yeah, if you did want to find me, if you wanted to hear more of my songs with less of the stuttering, you can find me at FLORA.404, but the O in Flora is also a 0. And that's on every platform. And if you didn't catch it, no worries. Let me know and I'll say it again. But yeah, so this is Theo. Too heavy even now and already right now. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. Thought we were more than friends. Oh, 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 oh. I didn't kiss you, but I wonder what it felt like. Probably nice, oh, twice. I thought it's sure to happen, definitely this time. But I'm not psychic, too heavy even now, not ready right now. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. Thought we were more than friends, too heavy even now, not ready right now. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. Thought we were more than friends. My love is getting far too complicated, won't you agree? I'm sick of leaving in the morning at 3:15. Future's gonna crumble, gonna lose a good friend. I'm gonna leave you in this life, but I will find you again. And when I see you, I will hold you. I'll have love in my heart. But if we keep it going now, trust me, resentment will start. I'm not the kind for second chances, not really. because I hold it in my psyche when you hurt me too heavy. But now, not ready right now. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. Thought we were more than friends, too heavy. But now, not ready right now. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. Thought we were more than friends. Oh, 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 THEO is never in control. Maybe one day if we ever feel the same. Till then, go home, sleep it off, you never know. Possible it was just an anomaly. THEO is never in control. Maybe one day if we ever feel the same. Till then, go home, sleep it off, you never know. Possible it was just an anomaly. Too heavy, but now, not ready right now. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. Thought we were more than friends. Too heavy, but now, not ready right now. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. I thought we were more than friends. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. Yeah.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant Flora! Fabulous performance, 2 brilliant songs. What a powerful voice. I love your set. Right, Flora will be coming back in the next few months on a very special night. Keep an eye on our website and keep following her and liking her online, and you'll find out more. Now, our next performer mentioned that she has merch, and indeed she does, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those of you over a certain age, you'll know exactly what this is. And if you've got a pencil to hand, you'll remember why the pencil served 2 purposes. It could draw pictures and it could tighten up your tape. This is a cassette, ladies and gentlemen. Now, some of you may be thinking to yourself, that's great, Tony, but I don't have a tape player. Well, don't worry, Marina's got you covered because she's got tape players as well. So if you want to take a little souvenir of tonight's music home with you and to have a very cool, beautifully designed and very compact cassette player at the same time, you could be entering a whole new realm of music. What's the word I'm looking for? Yes, or music, music perform. The way you interact with music. Yes, eclectic. It's a new and eclectic way of listening to music that's based a little bit on something that's happened once before, but it's happening all over again. It's really an idea. Actually, cassettes. If you look at the charts, cassettes are selling more and more these days. There's a demand for them, which I think is a good thing. Anything physical is a good thing in my books. Right, I think we've got the seat in place. The pedals are set up. The artist is standing by. So all I have to do is introduce her. Can we please have a massive round of applause welcoming her back for her debut performance at the Bedford and in the UK, all the way from Tokyo, ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant MARINA YOZORA.
I was about to explain this and then thank you. So I love cassettes. I'm also a heavy music listener, and a lot of my favorite independent artists have cassettes, so I made my own. I wanted to show you because I have personal reasons why I have these covers as well. So this is like a photograph from my friend who's living in Tokyo right now, and he and I used to be really long-time friends, and he took it from me. The song that I played today, like the second song, called Watermelon Pink Blue Skies, where you saw the beach and everything, that's the cover that we have. And it's the same song inside of it, but with different cover art. This is also my favorite cover art because this is a painter living in Spain. I never met her, but I found her Instagram. She's a professional painter, and she's from Ukraine, but because of the war, she's now relocated to Spain, and she's painting everything. And I thought it was really inspirational, and I love the colors that she used, that it really replicates what I wanted to show in my songs. I love music, but I love it to show it with different visuals like I just showed you. And I love exploring different kind of creativities and putting it inside. And so for me, personally, it's really my favorite kind of merch that I've made. So if you like to bring it as a souvenir, maybe take a look at the merch and I can help you buy it as well. The cassette player, yeah, back in Tokyo when I sold this, a lot of people said, I don't have cassette players. So I was like, okay, I'll make you one. And so this one, I don't think you can see it well, but if you look at my Instagram, MARINA YOZORA, there's a logo like this. My friend back in Tokyo is also an illustrator, and she drew this for me, where my hair is going like wavy, like ocean, because marina means ocean. And Yozora is in Japanese called night sky, and I wanted to make it ethereal, dreamy, and always remind myself and others that we're always underneath the same sky wherever we go in the world. So there's a lot of meaning underneath this cassette player as well. So take a look. Let me know if you'd like to have it. When am I going to sing right now? Okay, so I also have stickers. This one's not sold in Tokyo, and it's only sold here in London just now. It's started to sell from today. So if you'd like to have it, let me know. They're also illustrated by the same illustrator, and that illustrator is also one of my best friends. But she drew this for me where I was holding the guitar, and she knew that I love the color blue, so she colored that for me as well. But these are all my personal kind of merch. If you like it, let me know. I'll be standing by. Give me 1 minute and I'll just finish putting this whole thing in. Excuse me, hold on, please. Thank you. All right. Okay. So 2 more songs and I'll be done. This song also is not released, and it's never been performed as well, but it's called I'm Not Gonna Lie. I started this project this year, February, and before that I had a very long break for not doing music for 5-6 years. And I had a reason for that. I had a huge heartbreak, and whenever you have heartbreaks, I guess a lot of singer-songwriters think that's a good time to write songs. But for me, I didn't want my songs to become a poem, but I wanted to write songs like an artwork that I could forever treasure it and no longer is mine, but could be shared with people. And it took time for me to do that. This one song I'm about to play is more of a poetic song, so it's really personal to me. But the reason why I can play this today is because I'm kind of over all that, and I feel much, much powerful, and I think I look of myself as an artist rather than a poet, and I like it that way. And I thought it was a beautiful song as it is that I wanted to see your reaction. So here it goes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying, and I know as I'm walking on by, swinging doors and covers, I just smiled at the boy and the child. Oh, by the wind, waiting for the next bus. I feel safe far away, but when I come back, I feel the rush.
covered in my own eyes, all lies. Difference in moments I lied. I still don't understand why. She said life is beautiful. I'm still trying to figure it out, and I'm not gonna lie. Da, 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 da. Be inside, she asked me. You're bottled in up, girl. Be honest, girl. But I am honest every time. And this is me. When I want love, I love until the end. No matter how they split me away. I watched the cars go by, and there's no use in complaints, and I'm tired of being me. But what if I won't cry? It's gonna come anyways. It's gonna come anyways. And I'm not gonna lie. I still don't understand why. She said life is beautiful. Still don't know why, but I will find out somehow one night. I just know that every time I once loved deep in my heart, I just never got it treated enough. I'm a monster. I'm a monster in life, yes. Thank you. One more song for you. I just recorded this song a week ago in London, and I'm waiting forward for the mixing to be done. It will be released also, among other songs, next year. Yeah, next year. Anyways, thank you so much for having me today. If you want to find me on Spotify or Instagram, you can spell MARINA YOZORA. I do this because last time I said this to one of the person, they spelled it wrong, and I felt like they couldn't find me. So if you like, follow me, and I hope to see you again. Amazing acts today too, and I'm really happy to become friends with them too. So come talk to me, and thank you for having me. The merch is over there too. Next one's called Touche. And
Touche, I feel you down, and I wouldn't stay. Come outside, I'll hold you close, and I will see you cry. Somehow I know you're gone, and I wouldn't be around. And the further we go from here, would I forget your face now? Touche, I thought we're done, but I squeeze your hands. What will make you stay here if I can't see you cry? Somehow I know you're gone, and I wouldn't want to cry. And I miss you, and I miss you. Thank you.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, was that beautiful? Two fabulous songs from MARINA, YOZORA, all the way from Japan, from Tokyo to near to Tooting. If only Ballon began with a T, we'd have the perfect alliteration. But there you go. Right, we're going to move a few things around. Then we have our final act of this set. And I want to explain what's going to happen during the set, just so that you're not confused or distracted. So have you ever seen those reels where it looks like somebody's really amazing at football and they kind of just bounce the ball and kick it and it'll just go straight in the goal or basketball, and then they reveal that there's a bloke dressed in a green suit who picks the ball up, moves it, but they use green screen technology to edit them out. I think that's just bollocks anyway, but that's what they're purporting. So I want you to imagine, for the next two songs, I'm dressed in a skin-tight green suit. And you can't see me because I've been edited out, because I'm going to be the cameraman doing the close-ups for Ben, right? So I'm going to be here. I'm not a stalker. I've known Ben for many years. We're good mates. I love Ben's songs. I love his guitar play. I love everything he does. But I can also love it from over there. But in this instance, I will be a cameraman. So just ignore me. Focus the full apparatus of your attention on the center of the stage and not the bloke in the fluffy jumper. Now, whilst we've got a couple of seconds to put this together, do we have any final questions that you'd like to ask me? You've seen the level of question. It goes from the totally surreal to the somewhat too real. But it's all good, really, isn't it? So has anyone else got anything they'd like to ask before the end? Well, one more from this gentleman. He's moved over here to confuse me, but that's okay.
It's actually a good question.
Okay.
If you had two children,
Yes.
one of them winner equals the other one loser,
Yes.
who would you anticipate having a better life?
Okay. Well, that depends whether they go by their full names or whether they go by their nicknames. So one could be shortened, I guess, to Winnie, and the other one to Lucy. And I think Lucy's a very nice name. So I think in life we are sometimes burdened by the descriptions and the names that we are given. And we have to work our way through life and work out how to make the best of every situation. But I confidently predict that if somebody can be the richest man in the world with the name Elon, And that's not elongated, is it? That's the shortened version. I'm sure a winner or a loser can turn it to their advantage and be both as successful. And if they were my kids, they would get equal love, equal support, equal encouragement, equal inspiration, and equal pocket money. Right, so I think that's nearly it. No, we've still got a bit more to go. All right. And they'd have equal bicycles as well, with stabilizers until I didn't have to do that anymore, and then they could cycle on their own. I think that's enough, isn't it? Go and get a drink, it's fine. Oh, the bar's closed. Oh, fuck. Well, the front bar's open. You can nip through this door here and round and get that one. Oh, you can go through that one as well. We tend to use this one as a bit quieter, less noise from the crowd out there coming in. So, nearly there.
Sorry.
Well, you're not under any pressure to ask me anything, but it helps the flow of the night if you want to just throw some random nonsense out there and see how I deal with it. If you've got a question online, it'll be too late by the time I look at what's the best way to spend New Year's? I'll tell you, here's the thing, right? I've been here 21 years. And when I first came here, I've worked for 4 different owners, right? When I came here, this pub was owned, I won't use his name, but it was owned by someone. And he was a character, should we say. And so much of the income from this business, and this is a big pub to run, right? It costs a lot of money to run this pub, so it has to be successful in order just to pay the staff and pay everything, right? But he used to invest in the absolute best New Year's Eve parties you've ever been to, because he just filled the space with crazy shit, right? So, for example, one year he had 2 stilt walkers dressed as aliens chasing each other through the building with water pistols. It was fucking nuts. And then he'd have fire jugglers at the back at midnight, right? And this place is quite flammable, as you can see. But we managed to miss most of that. And someone would be setting off pyrotechnics. I've got to tell you, in 2003 and 2004, the best New Year's Eve ever to be had was here, because he spent more money than the night made, but we all had a fucking great time. It was brilliant. He had this other group of people that were kind of... I don't know how you describe it. They were kind of actors, but they were doing like a scene as if they were real people. And it was like a journalist chasing a runaway bride. But they would run through the building and then freeze. And everyone going, it was pointless, right? It cost a fortune. But it was really good fun. Anyway, but you can't do that now because he's gone. And we're 3 owners down. And it's still a great New Year's Eve down here. We have great comedy. We have a great club night till New Year's Eve, probably 6 in the morning. The Bedford should certainly be on your list of priorities if you want a night out. But personally, the best New Year's Eve I ever had was in a place called Foz do Iguaçu, which is on the border of Brazil and Argentina. And it's where the cataratas, the waterfall is, where they filmed The Mission, if you've ever seen that movie. They're called the Cataratas del Diablo. Incredible waterfalls. And they take you on a boat to the edge. It's like, this is insanity. But we stayed there. It was a beautiful space. The food was fantastic. The experience was amazing. And it was New Year's Eve. And we stood up there in the jungle looking up at the stars in the sky as a whole new year began. So that's my answer. Thank you. Right, I think we're ready to go. Right. Ignore me.
Thank you. Hello, guys. Sorry about that. I forgot how to tune my guitar. Thank you also for everyone this evening. I genuinely had such a nice evening watching everybody perform. So let's do one of those. I'm going to keep it brief because it's 10:30 and, you know, we've all got work in the morning. Well, you do. This is a song about trying to be better at being a person than I am. Are we doing that? Fuck it. All right, let's do the other one first. So this is a new one, and it's been a bit of a whirlwind of a year. Again, I'll keep it brief. I got signed at the beginning of last year. Thank you very much. I got signed to my favourite football team who'd set up a record label with a major label. So it was a huge deal for me. And we did some really big shows, and my life really felt like it was changing. And then I got a call in July, and it basically turned out, due to the financial situation at the club, the label had been pulled. So it was a weird one. It hit me really hard. And I wrote a song about... And then I turned 29, and I'm sure you know how that feels, some of you. Some of you not yet, but you will. Yes, exactly. Well, and I wrote a song about all of that. This is the first time we played this. I finished it and sent him the demo this morning. He was like, we have to play this tonight to test it for next year. So we're doing it. Might go horribly wrong. Let's see what happens. 2-bar counting, yeah? Cool. Did that fork in the road feel more like a knife? Do you ever get the sense that someone might have loaded the dice? Have you got bluish purple bags under your eyes like I do? They said that you were on a path to commercial success, so you got a record label but you didn't connect. Now you just get a blank face from the people you met. You're not cool. And I remember you were 16 with the world in your eyes. You were an actor and a singer, you were learning to fly. And now you shudder at the thought of going outside. And the voice in your head says, I'm a loser. And it's always been that way. I'm a loser. And that's never gonna change. I know your teeth weren't as white as they needed to be, and you think if you had cheekbones like James Dean, you could turn it all around and take on the machine, but hold on. You can down, you can lay for the count, you can take a load of pills, put on Cohen and drown, or you can find a new spin and you can turn it around. If you tell yourself, I'm a loser, and it's always been that way. I'm a loser, but one day that's gonna change. That's gonna change. You know the sun's at the end of the night, and I know I can see the sun creeping into the sky. Some things will never change, but you're gonna be fine. One day all of this will be a moment in time, but for a second you don't know if you want this life. But you got yourself out and you came out alive, 'cause you told yourself, I'm a loser, and it's always been that way. I'm a loser, but one day that's gonna change. That's gonna change. That's gonna change. Thanks. It's a little bit rough, but I'm going to put that out next year at some point. And after obviously leaving said record deal, Tony, is that still working, or is it run out of battery? Brilliant. Round of applause for my phone, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, once I left the record label, I realized they signed me sort of like as a pop type. And don't get me wrong, I love pop songwriting. It's like a really important thing to me. But when I left, I realized I could do what I want again. So I grew up listening to what's now really embarrassingly identified on Spotify as dad rock. Yeah, that sucks, right? It's kind of rock from, let's say, 2001 to like 2006. Yeah, that's what I thought dad rock meant. And Spotify thinks it means like Sum 41. Yeah, I know, it's really painful. But I can make it and put it out, so I'm going to put this out next year. And this is like a punk rock song. Fuck 'em. Jan? I'm a shit talker, I can walk on water. Mama saw complex, make Christmas awkward. I wish that I could keep words in my mouth, but as soon as the thought flutters in, I let it out. Less friends than I had a year ago. They all drop like flies when they get too close. I'm a UV light, I'm feeling blue. It's me, it's not you. So I speak to the mirror, say something profound. Is it me or is it everybody else around? But the mirror doesn't give me any answers, it just shows me the problem. I wanna be a better person, but it's not working. Every time I try to fix a thing, I make it worse. And turn up late and too drunk to stand. She stayed up a couple hours just to put me to bed. Oh, we made a big scene, I'm starring in it. It's what I always wanted. That's what Mom says. Is it time for a change? Start checking and hide. But I take the medicine and become a nice guy and stop pissing everyone off time after time, time after time, time after time. So I speak to the mirror, say something profound. Is it me or is it everybody else around? But the mirror doesn't give me any answers, it just shows me the problem. I wanna be a better person, but it's not working. Every time I try to fix a thing, I make it worse. And be a better person, you learn it if you listen. I'll play this guitar solo, cause I don't know what else to say. I wanna be a better person, but it's not working. Every time I try to fix a thing, I make it worse. And be a better person, you learn it if you listen. Would anybody even know if one day I went missing? Thank you very much. I've been Ben KIDSON. Have a nice evening. It's so brilliant to play those songs live. If you want to catch us next year, you can find me at Ben KIDSON on Instagram or TikTok. And also, I've got a load of songs on Spotify, including the one I played first tonight. Hope you had a nice evening. Thanks to Tony, by the way, for hosting this evening. And thank you for having me. Take care.
Yes, Ben KIDSON, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the legendary Jan on drums over there. First mention in 4 years. He didn't have a beard when he started. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you keep that applause going for all the artists you've seen tonight? For SERENA ITTOO. For Mount Douglas. For FLORA. For MARINA, YOZORA. For the brilliant Ben KIDSON and Jan. And also for our god of audio, Rich, making everyone sound so brilliant. We'll give him a massive round of applause. He's so good. He's the absolute best. My name's Tony Moore. I hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. We've got lots of great music coming up over the next few weeks. Our final show of this year will be our Christmas party on December the 18th. It is free to enter. We have a cavalcade of fabulous performers. Everyone will be doing 3 songs, including one very special Christmas cover. And we might have a Christmas top. This isn't a Christmas top. This is a bit of a gothic top. But anyway, a Christmas top competition. I will be playing 3 songs, so you get to see what I do as well. If you're interested in my show, I have a tour coming up in January around the United Kingdom. I think at the moment the closest date to here would be Romford. At Collier Road Catholic Club on January the 3rd. But if you Google Tony Moore and Awake, you'll find out more about the show. And you'll see why the world's been going crazy about me, darling. Right, I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been amazing. We'll see you again soon. We love you very much. Thank you and good night. This bar is closed. The main bar is open. The doors are open now.